so much in your head what you're capable of doing. And I think that's the inspiring thing about CrossFit, and that's what motivates me when I see other girls lifting more or other girls running faster. That's what makes me love CrossFit so much, is that I'm never bored and there's always something that I can improve in. Good morning. All right, here we go. Friday morning, 3 down, 2 to go. I'm on my way to the gym for 20.4. We got some power cleans. Well, I'm gonna do some power cleans.
Are you gonna win another week, Annie?
I think there's gonna be some very strong people doing good in this workout, but I definitely like that I don't have to squat clean the bar, especially since we have the combination with the pistols. I think it'll be really spicy, and I think it's gonna be harder than I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a slower workout than it looks like on paper, for us at least.
So you're gonna be slow?
No, I mean, I'm just saying that, you know, the pistols might slow down. It's a heavy barbell. You might need some rest in between the heaviest lifts.
Yeah, when we put on the guys from Diablo, we just went in. I didn't know where they were in the workout, and then we sat Ben like started doing pistols. I was like, oh wow, they're moving slow.
No beef, Ben. You did really good.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I thought it looked so slow, but that's because I thought it would feel better at that point, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna look like that at that point. It's gonna be
definitely,
like
definitely.
one. It's like
I will not be blazing through the pistol.
4, 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
can have better power clean days. But it's okay, like, first attempt. And I think I'm gonna do this again because I really like these kind of workouts. My pistols felt pretty good. They were just a little slow. I think mentally I can push more there. I was just thinking about there's no need to rush to the bar again. I think what I would do differently is I'll have my warm up a little bit more crisp, have things set up before we had to move to another area, and we started like 40 minutes later than we planned on starting. So that always gets to me a little bit, but still, as soon as you start, it's just about doing the workout. What I'm gonna recommend for people is power clean as long as you can with good form. I know my form was not perfect on those last bars. But power clean as you can because your legs are gonna be tired from the pistols. And the first lift might actually be heavier than the second lift on the bar, so don't get discouraged if the first one feels pretty heavy. And then don't worry about maybe changing to a squat clean when you need to. Just make sure you've warmed it up. I didn't warm up a squat clean because my plan was to do power clean throughout. The reason we warm up is because our heart rate is going to go really high when we're doing intense workouts. I wore my heart rate monitor for this workout and I was in the red zone, so around my lactate threshold for about 8 minutes of this workout. Then at a pretty long break before then I started, and almost immediately I'm up here. This is around my lactate threshold. That's a 174, 175, and I pretty much hover around there. I get the drop before I go into the heavier bars, but that's about it. So we want to warm up so that the system is ready and you're ready to work around this threshold. Otherwise, you're gonna crash and burn.
Is this something you usually use? Like looking at this stuff? Like what would you take out of this?
The reason I wanted to share it with you guys is because I use this in every single session where I have conditioning. This is something that it makes my conditioning more fun, but I also feel like it keeps me accountable for what I'm doing. I can see when I'm very fatigued. It takes me longer to get my heart rate up, so I can see if I'm getting into overtraining or not, a little bit based on that. And then when I'm pushing really hard in a workout, it's fun to look at this afterwards and see where was I chickening out and was I really pushing. And I can tell on this, I was really pushing in this workout. I do think that with a little bit shorter time before my reel, when I got my heart rate actually up close to that threshold and going, I would like that break to be a little bit shorter. I think it would feel even better throughout. And then I could see that drop a little bit there towards the heavier bar. That's very normal because it's a very heavy weight and you don't want to lift it when your heart rate is very high.